Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. I forgot what I was playing for a second. Welcome back to Material Energy. Last time we got the Leafy Wolf from the Inclusion Chamber Hypercubed, and after seeing the Biosphere I decided, you know what, I don't want to mess with that yet. So we came here to the Forgecraft, Deep Space Forgecraft, and was working on the area, the second floor. Before we go down there, I want to make another drum. Unless we already have... I mean, we have a bedrockium drum, but I just want a normal drum. I'm missing the cauldron. Cool. So, I went ahead and I cleaned the second floor full of the fire water. And you know what? Let's just put it up here for right now. And all we have to do is hit that. It'll drain it. Everything's good. And then do the same thing for this. Yeah, I filled up a lot of that stuff. So, pretty good on armor, weapons, all that kind of stuff. We have our Shooty McShooter, which is a decent bow. And we're pretty much ready to go finish up this area, which is the plan for today. So, before we do, I just want to take a look. How are we doing? We have so many cocoa beans. I think something we're going to want to do relatively soon is get rid of the cocoa beans and start growing a lot of wheat. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. So let's head back in here. So this floor is pretty much cleaned. There's a bunch of spiders and stuff up top. And then if we look here, I went ahead and cleaned up this floor. It should be perfectly clean. Before we do anything else, I want to go ahead and take this stuff because there is a lot of stuff here. Wow, there is a lot of applied energistic stuff. But these guys are going to let us make some really nice things. And I want to go ahead and grab them. Worry about some of the other stuff later. But we grab all this stuff and this will be huge. We're not going to use the crafting monitors because I don't really care about that. These guys, the quantum link chambers, I don't know if we're going to use those either, but 64K crafting storage and a whole bunch of coprocessors is an amazing find. This place is going to give us basically all the AE stuff that we could ever want. In fact, I think that's how we got here. I want to double check that. We don't have any quests to do yet. Secrets? Yes, so doing some applied logistics is how we got this quest to begin with. So we'll get that stuff set up another time. Not today. I'm not quite ready to start working on getting auto crafting quite yet. We'll get there. I can use some of these terminals for that as well. So it's gonna be nice. And then there's all of this stuff in here, and it's really cool. There's a bunch of controllers. So we can expand our applied energistic system. Now this is where we ended off, and I'll be honest, I've seen what's down here. It's just as bad as up above, so yay. Remember those guys? They're back, and I bet they're spawning behind us again, so you know what, let's break this. Let's light this up as best we can. The creepers are going to try to do something, but they really can't. And oh my gosh, at the storage cell over there. So, yep. Who would have guessed there's spawners back there? So I want to try to take care of these spawners pretty much as quickly as I can. So let's just open this up. And put as many torches down here as we can. This guy we can just shoot. Alright, and come down here, break these, light it up, and oh my god, so much stuff again. Alright, plus a memory card, plus, yeah, so much stuff. Alright, so let's just pillar back up. And with all that stuff gone, all those spawners gone, we'll have a few of them to deal with, but we shouldn't have that much. So we should be able to start just cleaning up everything we can. And hopefully this works out quite nicely. So where is... There's a decent number of mobs down here, and I don't see any more area. And honestly, who cares if we get rid of some of the fire water? I'd like to keep some of it, just because we can. But it's also one of those things that if it's between me dying and having some resources that honestly we can also make. Fire water is actually not that hard to make. Let's come back here. Why is there lights already in some of these sections? Alright, so bunch of dense energy cells. And it seems like I'm getting a little bit of lag. I wonder why. And yeah, the main thing, like, there's... Oh, it's because of those. Okay. Ow, I jumped right into that. Alright. There's a blitz. And just kind of kill all these guys. And work our way around. Cool. So now that they're attacking each other, we can just come in and clean them up. Make sure everything is decently well lit. Yeah, I don't know what's causing... I'm getting... I don't know if that's frame rate lag or what, but... Yeah, there is some frame rate lag looking that direction. So, hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I don't know if they did something... Yeah, I don't know why I'm lagging so hard. But, okay, so... That was actually pretty easy. This area is not too bad. It's pretty cleared up now. So... Let's make sure everything's well lit. And I'm going to try to grab as much of the fire water as we can. Looks like we need to do one of these. I wish I could see where all of the sources were, but it's really hard to see. Whoa, that's a molecular assembler. So yeah, this looks like it has everything we could need for applied energistics. Like, everything. And this is the exciting part. Now, I do have a question, and that is what's underneath all of this stuff. So, we'll take a look here in a moment. Let us finish cleaning this area up. And why am I having such frame rate issue? I almost never have frame rate issues on this pack. I almost never have frame rate issues, to be honest. But I have no idea. Alright, so let's break that. We'll put a piece of cobblestone there for right now. Replace the stairs. And there we go. So this is basically how I was doing all the stuff. So it looks like there's There's a decent amount of stuff like right here-ish. And just kind of clean this up. Hope for the best. Didn't actually grab that one. I was a little too far away. And that's a little bit better. So we have one more like right here. And we can clean this up. And our pickaxe is a custom now. So that's kind of cool. So we'll just build out like so. Grab some more fire water and light things up. Awesome. So there is quite a bit more. Now I do wonder is there anything else in this area? Or have we reached the end of this secret? Honestly, don't know. Probably, given that I can't see a staircase, that's probably all that there is to this area, which is fine. We'll move on to something else. But I'd love to get these guys, mainly because sometimes there's stuff in them. And that's what I want to know. Is there anything already in these guys? So that is... Let's jump up like this. So we'll just kind of grab whatever we can find. Clean up the mess. We're almost out of torches. I have more up in the AE system, but so like this guy doesn't have anything. These guys don't have anything, but maybe some of these do, and that's kind of what I want to see. Is it this? Is this causing the issues? I don't know. Maybe there's two of them. I don't seem to have any issues when I'm looking this way, so maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. There's not that much more. If I'm still having the issues after this area, I think I will restart the recording and all that fun stuff to see if that helps, but I honestly don't know what to do. I'm assuming it's something in here. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad for you guys. And we're almost done cleaning this up so we can get all the goodies. Alright, so there's like probably two more buckets, one here and one here. Is that everything? That appears to be everything. Alright, so there we go. And let's grab our crescent hammer. What we're going to do is we're going to look through these. You know what? Let's take the ones that aren't full, and I want to take one of these guys. And I realize we can take more of these since it's not full, but there's so much stuff here, and honestly I want to harvest like all of it, because it'll make our lives a lot easier to have a really good AE system. So there's last torch. Let's head back upstairs. We'll get this stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on the ceiling. I don't know why I am having issues. Frame rate. So I might restart the recording here in a moment. So yeah, that is the area down there. So if we pop down here, I have these guys. So this is only using one channel, so we should be able to do something like this. And now we're using, should be 4 channels. And then we'll do like this. And I'm going to put all of the 64Ks. We'll put the 16Ks. And this has all 4Ks, so we'll put 4Ks in here. And everything else we're not going to worry about. So we'll put these guys in here. And I have 10 more 4Ks, so let's actually take these out. And we'll fill up this guy as well. So might as well. We'll put another 4K in there. So we're going to have plenty of storage. I don't think we'll ever have any issues with storage again. Let's grab... Should have plenty of torches. Put that away. Put all of this stuff away. And let's go grab more stuff. Now, ideally, we would have something like... ideally, I would want to have something like a bag of some sort to basically take all this stuff with me, but there's not that much more, I don't think. I don't really care about the controllers right now, and all the P2P stuff. That stuff we can get later. So there's 2 more areas, so let's actually pick up all of these. Will these stack? They seem to. Let's just break all this. And take all of these. Because I have a feeling this might be causing the lag. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why I'm just clicking. I can just hold it and it works just fine. Yeah, I don't know what is going up with that. It feels laggy. I don't know if it actually is or not, but... See, looking this way doesn't seem to do anything, so let's get rid of that. So nothing, nothing, nothing. Go ahead and pick this one up. Those have nothing. Those have nothing. Nothing. I'm disappointed. I was hoping for more stuff. And I guess we're going to take a P2P network tunnel, which will come in handy later. Did they have anything? No. And is this one? No. Alright, so there is 2 trips. Let's grab all this stuff. And yeah, we'll get the rest of the drives and all that fun stuff next time. And then I want to see a couple other things. Oh, hey, this doesn't have power anymore. So let's go to the center of it. And we're just going to place a torch. And I'll come get this stuff in just a moment, so not too worried. Yeah, I hear a lot of stuff up above. I don't know if we're going to clear the top part. We might peek our head up there, see if there's anything worth clearing. But I think it's going to be easier once we can fly to do something like that. So there is that. Let's grab these guys. This can go back. And then that's done. And that's done. Alright, so we can put these guys back now. Pop down here real quick. Put the last 2. We have 16s, 4s, and 64s. Awesome. So I'm going to put the rest of this stuff away. And let's go down for hopefully one of the last trips. We are going to grab all those controllers and stuff that we broke. But I'm not going to worry about grabbing any more of the stuff right now. Otherwise, yeah, let's just grab all of the... So yeah, we got 9 controllers. It's kind of whatever. I don't really care too much about it, but Let's grab the rest of these guys. So we have nothings, nothing, nothing. I have a feeling that none of these are going to have anything. Nothing, nothing. And I think these are all blank, but that's okay. We got a lot of 1664s. Oh, hey, things can spawn on there. Alright, so let's just break all of this, and we'll come back down if we need to. So I took the cable so the controllers weren't working. And there is going to be a lot of cables around here. I don't know how useful it would be to kind of break through everything, but at least some of it we might cannibalize. Try to find as much as we can, especially if there's any dense cables. Cool. So we can also grab the... Oh wow, these have a lot of stuff underneath. I do want to just come back in the corner or something. What? Oh, that is cruel. So this is completely and utterly redstone at the bottom, but there's also nothing else. Our Y level's so high. At least I think there's nothing else. I want to look again. Yeah, that's void. No, thank you. Alright, so here's my question is, can we get this stuff? Yes we can. Cool. So these are interfaces and molecular assemblers. We're going to take this guy if we can. And do something like that. So these are going to be good to have. But yeah, there's void underneath this. How does that work? I'm mildly confused. How can there be void underneath this? Okay, now I need to close this and see what happens. Because it shouldn't be possible for there to be void. Unless it's not void and it's just the anti-blocks. Yeah, it's gotta be the anti-blocks. You know what? We have infinite lives. Let's find out. If we hit the ground, we hit the ground and die. Who cares? So let's put this stuff away. We don't need these. We'll deal with that stuff later. So, science. Let's do some science. Let's get all this stuff taken care of. So 16s go in here. Decent amount of 16s, which is kind of nice. And then those. And nothing else matters. So, we're going to put all of this stuff away. And I want a... Actually, I have a chest. So let's take all of our stuff off. Including our extra hearts. We're going to put everything in here. So we have nothing. I do want to even... I want to go all out and even put our levels away. Alright, I do want to eat a piece of steak before we go. Because I don't want to have to deal with walking. But we're also going to want to grab a pick. And we're going to use the wooden pick. Because I don't care. So, let's see if that's void or if we fall to our death. If we fall to our death, then who cares? It's something that we could eventually get down to, I'm sure, but all the redstone blocks would be ours. But otherwise, This is kind of nasty. Alright, so we're going to have to go the old-fashioned way, breaking this forever. And yeah, we'll be done in a minute. Who cares about this stuff? It just really throws me because it shouldn't be something that I can't think how there could be void at the bottom of this, but it certainly looks that way. Like, I know the anti-blocks are really dark, but well, it is just anti-blocks. All right, it looks like void. Like, oh my god, that looks like void. But it's just the anti-blocks. Okay, so that's good to know. How's this guy doing, by the way? Do we need to get more yellorium yet? It's okay, actually. 5 cyanite. Hey, how did you get out? Okay, no, seriously, how did you get out? Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, let's head back up here. Let's get all of our stuff again. And try to decide what's next. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These two go over there. This goes on. And these go on. So cool. So we have access to a lot of fun stuff now. And you know what? Let's go ahead and set up. Setting up this stuff should be pretty easy. Let's go grab the last little piece that I want to grab from here. And a couple of these guys. Now the only other thing I could see us doing is let's actually just pillar up and see how bad the top is. I hear a lot of spiders. Spiders can unfortunately see you. Oh, that's why I hear a lot of spiders. There's a lot of spiders in between because there's redstone. And alright, so that's why I hear so many spiders. And we have... There is a chest. So the zombies can only spawn... All the stuff can only spawn on the edges, so... We should be able to clear this section out pretty easily without too much concern. Just by lighting up this ring and calling it a day, basically. But there is a chest up here. I should have guessed. There's some other chests that we can get that honestly we will. I'll probably grab them off camera. I hate these anti-blocks though, I will be honest. These anti-blocks are terrifying. Alright, spiders are dead. And there's almost no room for anything except for the spiders in the cracks, which, honestly, I'm not going to worry about. Unless we want to grab all of this redstone or all of the cables. It's not really a concern. Yeah, you can kind of see the edges. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of space. But yeah, these anti-blocks are so terrifying. And there's 2 greater reward bags up here. Let's take the chest. Cool. So not really what I expected, but let's head down. I want to grab some interfaces. And I want to grab 2 of these, so it doesn't really matter which ones. Just 2 ME crafting terminals. We'll probably get more later. It would be nice to have some more, but for now, the more important thing is just those couple of things. So what we want is all of these interfaces, and honestly what we're going to do is just this. And grab all of this stuff. So these interfaces are what's going to allow us with the in combination of the other things, specifically the molecular assemblers. That's what I'm trying to think of. So the interfaces with the molecular assemblers are going to allow us to basically make all of the auto crafting we could ever want. So there's just this guy, and this guy, and this guy. And then we just have to get out of here. Just put a piece of cobblestone down. Let's head over here and seal that up. And then there's also more over here. So once again, we'll just kind of do this. Grab all these interfaces, and I think we're going to set this up next time. But then we're also going to start working on, honestly, I don't know, probably some more quests, because it's about time we get some more quests done. I want to take a break from dungeons. Stop that. I want to take a little bit of a break from dungeons just to do a little bit of questing. Not much of a break. I'm just nervous about the next area. The next area is not going to be fun. I will say that much. The withered cats are disgusting. So, really can't take much of this stuff, so we'll take what we can. And I'll come back for the rest. Don't really care about it all that much right now, but as you guys have seen from the cobblestone generator, Steve's Factory Manager is a very powerful mod. There's so many spiders up in that area. But other than that, this area is completely and utterly cleared. So let's get our inventory cleared out, and something we can do is, wow, there is a ton. Why do I have so many interfaces? Wow, I have 140 interfaces. I have interface terminal, and do I have any, just out of curiosity, do I have any pattern terminals? I do. So I don't even need these. Alright, so let's get rid of all this stuff. And like I said, we will make some nice things next time. But first, we need to open one. Gideon's dagger. It's not very good, but quartz heater. Unstable ingot, cool. And redstone alloy blocks. And then we have 2 graders, a bunch of generators, and heal pad and charge pad. Okay. Cool. So next time we are going to do some quests and then move on to the next area. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!